Thriving Woman, and what I want to talk with you about today is change. There's something funny about change. See, some people really embrace it and love it, and then there's the opposite spectrum where they don't want anything to change and they just want everything to stay the same. Well, here's the thing about change. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So instead of fighting it and resisting it and pulling against it and actually making things worse, embrace it and flow and go with it. Because when you embrace change, you can actually have an impact on the change that's going to happen to you, for you, and around you. So embrace it. You know, there's something that many women that I work with, because I work with a lot of women who are survivors of abuse, and they kind of get in this rut, I would say, where they're doing the same thing over and over. So they've lived through the abuse and now they're in survival mode. And they get so used to being in survival mode that they forget that they don't have to stay that way. You have the choice to get out of survival mode and live a thriving life. A life filled with so much love, it's beyond what you ever imagined possible for you. A love where you've just got this inner peace and calm in your life and confidence. It can happen. And that's the life of a thriving woman. What I view as a thriving woman is someone who is filled up with love and joy, and she comes from a place of inner peace and calm, so that whatever decision she makes, she's not coming out of a fear-based reaction to something or because she's trying to get away from something. You're making decisions based on what you actually truly want and desire in your life. And that's when you begin to manifest everything that you desire. And as a bonus, your confidence grows because you see that, oh, I made a decision from a place of inner peace and calm and joy and love, and it worked out. So let me do that again and again and again. Whereas the opposite is when you're in survival mode, you're making your decisions from a place of fear because you're afraid that someone's going to attack you again, or someone's going to shame you for what happened to you, or they're going to try and make you feel guilty and use guilt as a manipulation tool to get you to do what they want. And that change is happening, but you think you're not choosing it because it's these external forces that are bringing about that change. When you live the life of a thriving woman, it's the internal forces, your inner power, your inner confidence, your inner peace, and your belief in yourself that you can make those choices from. So you can create the change that you want in your life instead of it happening to you and around you and against you. And you feel kind of contracted when you're in a space like that where it's all coming at you because you're reacting from a place of fear. So that's what I want for you, is to get out of survival mode and start living the life of a thriving woman. Let me tell you, it's an amazing place to be. If you know anything about my story, you know that I was molested as a child from age 8 to 12. And then for many years after that, throughout my teens and my early 20s, I was constantly reacting from a place of anger and not making the best decisions for myself. And it wound up being that I lived my life based on what other people thought I should be doing or how I should be living my life. Instead of, when I finally figured this thing out and had to get the heck out of survival mode because it sucks and it was horrible living in that space all the time. And when I started living the life of a thriving woman, I am now comfortable making decisions based on what I actually want for my life and what's best for me and those who are in my life, instead of it all coming at me and happening. And I want that for you. I truly do want that for you. So all you've got to do, let's have a chat, and I want you to go to thrivingwomanchat.com and get on my calendar, and let's have a chat about how we can put together an 8-week plan for you to get out of survival mode, make the conscious choice to change your life, and live the life of a thriving woman. Because I'll tell you, it's absolutely fabulous when people are attracted to you because you're filled with love and joy, and they just say, there's something about her. Not sure what it is, but I want more. I want to be around her more. And you get to not only impact your life, you get to impact those around you, the people that you love, your friends, your coworkers. You can lift them all up because you're coming from a place of love, filled with joy. You've got inner peace and calm, and you're confident in who you are, and you're willing to stand in your power and be loved for being the person that you are. So hop on my calendar. It's thrivingwomanchat.com, and I will look forward to putting together an 8-week plan with you. Make it an amazing day.